Hey there, Horne-Ellstrom here with something I promised yesterday. In this episode, I want to talk about 3 questions, and it's probably a few more because you know I always add things that'll supersize your business and help you supersize your results. Who doesn't want to grow their business and get the results that you want? Well, I do, and I think pretty much every other business owner I meet and come in contact with or have ever heard of. We want to grow our businesses. We want to create the business of our dreams. We want to create something. We want to have our alarms not go off during our videos. Sometimes that happens. So what are these amazingly powerful questions that can help you supersize your business and supercharge your results? Well, how about the first one and one of my favorites? Now, you know that my personal favorite question is, what am I creating now? And that took me away from the WTF question, which was a definitely good move in my life and in my business results. But one of my best, most favorite questions is to ask, what else is possible? Not, why won't this work? Why can't we do something? What else is possible? I like what else is possible because it opens up the world of infinite possibilities. It makes us understand that there's always a solution. There's always a way. There's always a way to figure it out. We might not know the answer right this very instant, but it's always figure-outable. I love the word figure-outable because I love making up words. So what else is possible? And the ancillary question to that is kind of, who does this thought that it's not possible even belong to? What has led me to believe that I can't figure this out, or that I don't have the answer, or that somebody that I come in contact with doesn't have a solution or answer to that? Where does that belief even come from? So what else is possible is one of my favorite go-to questions. The second question I love, and I ask myself almost every day, is how can I? Or even better than that sometimes is, I don't have to do everything myself, so who can do something that I want? Who already knows how to do something that I want to get done for my business or for my life that I can call upon to get their expertise or get their help with something? So how can I? How can I get this done? How can I get the thing I want to get done accomplished? How do I go about creating what it is that I want to create? How do I serve and give people what they want in the best way possible? Who's done what I want to do before, and who can I model and learn from to shortcut that process? So the belief that anything is possible and I can figure it out, those are really, really important ways to approach your business if you want to grow and supersize it. And, you know, they apply to our life just as much as they do our businesses. And the other thing, the other question that I ask a lot is, and this helps me to stay away from overwhelm or worrying about 400,000 things that have to get done in order to get to my goal. What is the next thing I need to do, or we need to do as an organization, to move us closer to the peak of what it is that we're trying to achieve, to help us create that dream business? So instead of worrying about every step along the way, all I ever worry about is, what is the next step? What is the next step that is going to help us get the biggest move on the needle toward the peak that we want to achieve? Not toward the next step, but toward the peak that we want to achieve. Now I'm asking myself, what is the next step? Because I only ever have to know, what is my next move? What is my next step? Because once I take that step, the next 3 steps magically appear. I don't understand exactly how it works. I'm not even going to pretend that I do. It's a little too woo-woo for me, but I do know that it does. And if I'm not taking action, if I'm not taking that next step, if I'm not moving in the direction I want to go, then nothing is happening. If I'm not moving and expanding and growing, I'm declining and my business is deteriorating. So if we want to always be growing, we need to always be moving, right? So we always need to know, what is my next move? What is my next step? And if I always have in my mind the peak of where I want to go, the end goal, the big result that I want to achieve, the big dream that I want, and I'm always focusing on that, the next step will always appear, because I'm always asking myself, well, what is the next thing I would need to do to move me in the direction I want to go the most? And then the answer appears. Now, all of this presupposes that you know that goal, that peak. You know what you want, and you know who you serve. You know who you're here to help. If you know those 2 things, if you've decided those 2 things, anything is indeed possible. You will supersize your business, and you'll supercharge your results faster than you ever imagined possible. That's it. Those are my favorite 3 questions today. What else is possible? How can I or who can help me get to the next thing that I want? And then what is the next thing that we need to do to move us toward the peak? That's it. Have a fantastic day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Go out, supersize your business. You got this.